Hello and welcome to another episode of Sports with Monga, and we are back with the Monaco qualifying. It just feels like the red is the color of the day right now because we have done the inevitable. Yes, Charles Leclerc is on pole position or is qualified P1 for the Monaco Grand Prix. What a race it was. What a race it will be. A track which is known to be hard to overtake. And if you have pole, you're almost guaranteed to win from there because, well, unless somebody dives in the first corner and wants to crash with you and end their race along with you, it's a smooth operation. Smooth operation. Smooth operation. It's a smooth operation. It's a smooth operation. But it all depends, guys. It all depends. It's all up to the stars. A lot to get into. Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you're a Formula One fan, just come on, hit the subscribe, get in the comment section below. Let me know where were you watching the qualifying from. It was absolutely maddening to see what has happened. And let's go into it now. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and let's get into it. Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc charged his way to the pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix with a stunning qualifying display on his home soil. The Monegasque driver has made it, and he got the better of the McLarens, at least the one McLaren with Oscar Piastri, and right behind him, his home driver, or like his teammate, Ferrari's teammate, Carlos Sainz, made it P3 with a P1 with Leclerc, with Ferrari, McLaren, Ferrari, with Leclerc on top. What a moment this is going to be. I hope he wins it, actually. Leclerc avoided any slip-ups to safely make it through to Q1 and Q2 before unleashing all his full potential in Q3, where he provisionally posted a 1 minute 10 for 1:10.418 seconds, and then bettered it by 10:270. So he improved in his final lap, but nobody else could, and that was enough to beat his rivals. Piastri got the closest to put his McLaren in fine second ahead of Sainz and teammate Lando Norris. Yes, Lando Norris P4. So it's basically a Ferrari and a McLaren train in the first two grid positions for the Monaco Grand Prix. Max Verstappen. Whoa. This is where it's get funny, guys. Max Verstappen his streak is broken of the 8th consecutive pole positions. He is now dethroned and will equal the record of the late and the most famous Ayrton Senna. In Imola, he did that, equal his record, but then he could not do it in Monaco. And he came out of the race and like after the qualifying in the media pen and said it was as if he was driving on slicks. And that's an interesting thing, guys, because this is the first time we're hearing the complaints from Red Bull and from Max Verstappen, who's been in a dominant position, right? Like he's done the inevitable, he's done everything with that car, and it's almost like what the hell is happening. So this is new for us, but then this is exciting for us. This is what we wanted. Like what happens when Max Verstappen is struggling? We are seeing Charles Leclerc and McLaren's on the top. So Red Bull is step 3 right now. They're starting 6th, along with George Russell, who's done a great job. Great job to kind of get P5, and he's in the sandwich, like Red Bull sandwich. Red Bull is in the sandwich of the Mercedes sandwich, basically. He's the meat in the middle of the patties or the bread or whatever you want to call it. And who's behind so it's Mercedes of George Russell, who's ahead at P5. It's Max Verstappen P6, and who's behind him? It's Mr. Lewis. Sir Lewis Hamilton is behind him. What a race we've got, guys! What a race we've got on our hands. Mercedes drivers and in a 5th and 7th respectively, in RB's Yuki Tsunoda, Williams, Alex Albon, and Alpine's Pierre Gasly start to Q3. Yes, Alpine have made a step forward. We know that their car was overweight. They've tried to slim through the car. They've got the better shot. They've made some improvements, and it shows in the it is showing in the results side. Come on, guys, let's be honest here. Nobody expected them to kind of be where they are, but they are where they are because of the efforts that they've put in there. So we need to kind of give some credit where it's due. Yuki Tsunoda is just rapid, and I feel he might be just pipping himself at the second Red Bull seat, because one person that I've not said it is in the top Q3 is, wait for it. It's a cliffhanger, guys. I'll get into it when we get into more details. It's no, I can't wait now anymore. Let's go. It's Sergio Perez. Yes, the Mexican struggled so hard that he was out in Q3. He came on the media and he basically said he got some traffic and so on. You can't put a Red Bull in Q3. You can't be out in a Red Bull in Q3. That just is like criminal, and you should be taken, your drive should be taken off right then and there. That's what I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. What do you think? In the comment section below, is Sergio Perez's time over in Formula One, or at least in Red Bull? Where do you see him going? Possibly Williams. Yeah, you never know what could happen. And the second seat of Red Bull is given to Carlos Sainz. Anything can happen. It is absolutely maddening the way we're talking about it, guys. Alex Albon put his car in P9 in the Williams, maybe. And Pierre Gasly P10. Esteban Ocon right behind him in P11. This is going to be interesting. The two Alpine drivers have never had a great kind of... They can come together because they are feisty, both drivers. They won't give each other any inch, but it's Monaco. There are no inches to be given, and they might kind of fucking crash. Nico Hülkenberg P12, Daniel Ricciardo P13. Yeah, I think it's just like the hope of Miami, the sprint that he got to P4 and P4, he's just kind of coming back. All of that is gone, guys. There is no coming back in my mind. Daniel Ricciardo should end his career now. There's Liam Lawson sitting right behind him. He should be given, but I think there's a lot of drama happening with the drivers right now. So nobody would like to blink right now, basically, and see how this kind of goes. But I feel it's time for Daniel Ricciardo to hang up his boots and move on. Lance Stroll, P14. And that's the thing. Aston Martin got upgrades. And whenever they get an upgrade, it just, I think, takes some time for them to dial it in, because they always fucking struggle. Lance Stroll getting the better of course, the one guy that I've not spoken about is Mr. Fernando Alonso. Lance Stroll, P14, 15 is Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. And he was like, I am just getting frustrated over and over, given the fact that I don't have a clean fucking run. And again, there was traffic for him. He couldn't get a clean run and ended up 15, and with Hülkenberg and 12. Logan Sargent, Fernando Alonso after P16 in Fernando. Yeah, he was like, I don't know what's happening with the car. I think they're just going to run a test session as well. And it's next to impossible to kind of overtake in Monaco. So I think he's basically taking this as a test session again in the slow speed corners, because that's what Monaco is all about. They're in very limited fast corners. Logan Sargent P17. Yeah, I think he said this was the best he could do. Clean laps, no crashing. So that's kind of the best you can expect from Logan Sargent. But yeah, we're just biding time. Like Kimi Antonelli, just like, yeah, they're just trying to figure out how to get Kimi and Antonelli in, and who will, because they don't want anybody who would take the driver like a stopgap arrangement, because everybody expects Kimi Antonelli to take the drive. So Logan Sargent is just lucky because nobody would want to take or jump onto that drive to just lose it next year. Sergio Perez, P18. Fucking shit. Again, shit. Valtteri Bottas, P19, and Zhou Guanyu, P20. Both kick-sauber drivers basically feeling they don't know what more they could do. They said they had clean laps, that the best they could kind of end up with, but I think the best was not good enough. And we've gone through Esteban Ocon could not match the pace of teammate Gasly as he narrowly missed Q2, cut en route to 11th in the second of the Alpine machines, while recent qualifying star Nico Hülkenberg had to settle for P12 after briefly leading the way early minutes in Q1. Mirroring Ocon's experience, Daniel Ricciardo could not do more than 13th, had to watch Tsunoda lead RB's charge in the pole position as Aston Martin's Lance Stroll and other Haas of Kevin Magnussen completed the Q2 order. A dramatic first qualifying race, first phase, which brought several traffic-related incidents and plenty of squabbling for track position, claiming two big names in the form of Fernando Alonso and Perez, who will line up back in 16th and 18th. respectively for Sunday's Grand Prix. Logan Sargent is set to start between aforementioned Aston Martin and Red Bull drivers in his Williams, while kickstart was weakened at the backfield continued with Valtteri and Zhou Guanyu ending the qualifying as the slowest. That's how it's ended. We've made some predictions. I would really, really like if you could get on the comment section and let me know what you feel is going to happen. I think it still is a pretty simple race in my mind. Charles Leclerc has the momentum on his side. It is possible that it is all that could have happened. And also one thing just coming in, Haas, both drivers will start from the pit lane. And this is what it's kind of on Twitter, on the Haas F1 team Twitter account. They said a technical compliance failure on both VF24s discovered in post-qualifying inspection means both Hulk and Magnussen to start Monaco Grand Prix from the pit lane. That's interesting. An inspection that was found. Wow. Let's kind of make this move in. That would just mean what does that mean? Then the new grid position will be the new grid position with Kevin Magnussen and Hulkenberg starting from the pit as Daniel Ricciardo starts speed 12, Lance Stroll speed 13, Fernando Alonso is 2 points up, so he starts 14, Logan Sargent 15, Sergio Perez 16, 17, 18 of Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu, and the two drivers starting from the pit lane. Yes, that's going to be dramatic and interesting. And that's the wrap, right? But then I think I could wrap it right now, but then I want to talk about one driver only. Is Charles Leclerc going to win his home Grand Prix? Like, can Piastri go for a dive? Can he dive in the first corner and make it really, really hard for Charles Leclerc to win his first home Grand Prix, which everybody and all Charles Leclerc fans will love? Get in the comment section below, guys. I predicted that he will win. That's kind of my prediction right now. But I'm also saying my big surprise is Oscar Piastri winning the race. So anything could happen here, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Monaco qualifying review done. We have a race tomorrow morning. I will be doing the race reaction. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the comments. Get in the comments. Let me know what you feel about Monaco Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc winning chances, Oscar Piastri and Carlos Sainz possibly the dark horse. What happens with Red Bull? Would it be hard to see Red Bull stuck behind a Mercedes gearbox for 60 laps in Monaco? What will that make Max Verstappen feel about Monaco or racing in general? Get in the comment section below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.